Hi Cancer. Hey, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading. This is a love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General, as you know, cannot resonate for everyone. If it does resonate or doesn't, you should check out your other signs, your other placements. So, and I don't typically do extendeds, but I do have some VODs, which are very detailed, almost like they're like almost personal. So I will list those down below. You can check those out. They are amazing. I have never, well, I don't post them if they don't turn out great, but they have been just amazingly detailed and very helpful, especially if you feel stuck or in a twin flame journey. So like I said, I will list those down below. This pre-shuffle, this is your pre-shuffle, but it may actually turn into the reading. I think I want to expand on this. So amazing growth. Lionsgate is coming. So it had, or depending on when you watch this, where, it just passed. So you're definitely in a place of growth, personal development, empowerment. So this Judgment card is overall energy for you or for the reading. Often Judgment refers to reconciliation, someone, hitting rock bottom, somebody coming back or wanting a reconciliation, wanting to return. So for some of you, this is what this could be. But for many of you, I believe this is actually your energy, not theirs. So it's a rising, it's a phoenix rising. It's stepping up, learning to be in your power, not playing victim, just in Spirit's helping you. This is very strong. Spirit has your back. Maybe you struggled to do it on your own or to let go of some things or to grow and heal. And this is Spirit having your back on that, okay? So we're going to make sure you guys can see these. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Judgment. So then when we look at your energy, we have Strength and Queen of Pentacles. Does that not say a lot right there? So strength is, the ability to master, the lion and the lamb. It's feeling strong, not playing a victim, knowing that you're in control, knowing that for every action, Newman's Law, right? For every action, there is an equal reaction or a just as powerful opposite reaction, right? So knowing that, mastering that, everything you do comes back to you. You take control of, you're in your power. You create your reality, okay? And this is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, look at this strength you've got here. Queen of Pentacles, she's stable, she's resourceful, she doesn't need other people. She knows her value, she knows how to make things happen. She's often, hardworking, she's often a mother, could be a wife, but she's in her power for sure, and she's beautiful, okay? So that's you. And then where you meet this person that you're thinking about, whether it's someone new coming in or it's somebody that you're thinking about from the past. Seven of Wands, this is holding your ground, maintaining your stability, even in times of adversity. So this Seven of Wands, this person is not attacking, do you see that? But they're not taking any you-know-what either. See these wands coming at them? They're holding their ground, they're feeling secure, they know what they deserve. It's just a very strong card of empowerment. OMG, look at your person. So again, could be someone new, only you know that. But if it's somebody if it's somebody returning, they're making a decision to give equally. And why? Whether it's new or not new, it's somebody that you are getting this because of where you have learned to. Doormat just came. I'm sorry for those of you that doesn't apply to. Don't disregard it. But I just got doormat. Not to be a doormat. Not to let somebody walk on you. I've always been this person of just being very gentle and seeing the soft side of people and giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I've gotten walked on so many times. And it's funny because I was talking to a family member the other day about. The theory that sometimes being a bitch is better. Okay, so I have to be careful saying that. So hopefully, I'm not saying go out of your way to be a bitch. But if somebody is teetering on not, you know, treating you right or wronging you, I kind of get, and of course I'm growing, you know, just like you guys are. I'm ascending and growing every day, but I think it's better to be a bitch than to get walked on. I really do. You know, now everything, if you can really get in alignment, you come from a place of love, and then those people, negative energies aren't as willing to reach you or affect you. You know, and if they do, you kind of just shake it off and are like, whatever, and you don't feed into it. But anyway, the Lovers, Gemini energy, this is somebody that is making a decision for what to give. Two of Cups, wow, that's not somebody, that's not one person giving more. This is two people that give equally. So look how this reading evolved. It's just amazing. So looks like somebody's making a decision, and probably what's causing it is your energy. Your energy. You're attracting it. Look at that Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck now. Cooperation, Tower, communication. So somebody may have just said, enough's enough. Of course the roles can be reversed, so you know, you got to take that into consideration. Oh, sorry for the loudness. I know it's too loud. It's better when I shuffle on camera, though. Let me do the loud ones off, away from the camera. So how are you guys? I hope you're well. Look at that. Yeah. I think somebody, okay. So I think somebody communicated clearly, because this is communication. This is truth and clarity. And sometimes, you know, it's always better if you cannot engage and walk away and not be bothered. But in a repetitive cycle, sometimes you got to break that cycle and just be honest. Even maybe it's even honest with yourselves. But looks like there's some truth and clarity communicated here. Look in the background. Wow. In the background we have deception, maybe even spying. Seven of Swords. And this card is all about self-worth, self-growth. Eight of Pentacles, focus. Ace of Wands, on something new, something that's progressing, something that's, I just think you guys have put a whole lot of energy into fixing yourself and growing. And Lionsgate's coming, so you're going to be definitely, you know, get some boost of empowerment here. Five of Cups in the Tower. Somebody, looks like a tower caused somebody to be left out in the cold. Sometimes that's what it takes. Okay. This is amazing. Let's see, let's expand. There it is again. So this is your energy. Eight of Pentacles, focused attention. Maybe you focused on work. Oh my gosh, you guys saw me. I shuffle. Maybe you didn't see me, but I did shuffle. Ace of Wands. A new you, a new beginning. This is passion. Maybe a fire ignited in you because you took your power back. Oh, wow. Okay, so all three of these cards came out again. Three of Wands. This is progress. This is making peace with the past. See the Wands? Making peace with the past, accepting the present, just focusing now on the future. See the crystal ball? And that's under this knowing your value, empowerment card. I love this. So let's look at your person. Maybe you blocked them or they blocked you. Somebody got blocked and it caused a painful ending. So maybe, which caused a new, I was just about to say this, painful endings often bring about new beginnings, a clean slate, letting go of the baggage. The Fool travels light. The Fool doesn't carry the baggage around. The butterflies indicate ascension. This reading is extremely clear. Possibly someone got blocked. It caused a painful ending. If you're not in this situation yet, it's coming. Okay, so get ready. But that painful ending created a clean slate for a new beginning, which is going to have you in your power and recognized for the value, for, you know, remember never to chase somebody. Don't chase love. Don't chase somebody who doesn't see your value because, you know, Every action has the opposite reaction. So what happens when you chase? Somebody runs. What happens, you know, when you... It's just someone runs. Let's move on. The unknown card. I don't know why that just fell out. The Hangman. So you basically, that might be saying you may not know this is happening yet because it's in the background. Somebody might still be holding back. Six of Swords, moving away from conflict. Yeah. Wow. Nine of Cups. Yeah, choosing self-love. Maybe you even communicated it. Maybe you didn't have to verbally communicate it. But the vibration and the energy of this is bringing this. Let's keep going on them. Let's look at them. Oh, actually, I never did finish here, so let's put these here. So this is them. Look at how all the colors are so congruent. The purple. So they're making a decision. There was a painful ending here, Ten of Swords. They're making a decision, starting over. Oh, you guys can't see? Hello. Whoops. This is amazing. I'm just going, this is somebody that, so if this is somebody new, I want to say strongly, I feel like it's because of what you've done and how you've grown in the past has changed your vibration and your frequency and brought about somebody new. Wow, that Eight of Wands is strong. Okay, so how does this person feel? Yeah, I think walking away, here's the Eight of Cups, I think walking away again brought them back and is going to bring in a message of stability. Or if it's someone new, walking away from someone from the past is bringing someone new. What's key to everyone, so there's different stories for different viewers, right? But what is key for everyone is that it's a raising of vibration, it's a cause and reaction, okay? It's a reaction, it's an action and a reaction. And remember, things that aren't in motion will stay still. Things that are still will stay still, and probably totally messing up this whole Newman's Law thing, but what isn't in motion stays without motion until there's force applied to it. So if you're stuck, you're going to stay stuck until you move, till you make yourself go forward. Queen of Swords, that's being very clear and direct. So there is a very strong, we got the communication card coming up many times, and then we got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who cuts out things that don't serve her. She focuses on what's beautiful. Look at the butterfly energy here. And here we have conflict. She cuts out the conflict. She doesn't engage. This is petty and bickering and negative. And look at that sword. It's up. She's like, slash. No more. Not doing it. Beautiful. So, another side note, just make sure you're thankful for, and you reward good behavior when somebody treats you right, or either whether it's a return or someone new. When somebody treats you right, be sure you reward that behavior. Last thing you want to do is when somebody comes back, and you want them to come back. If you don't want them to come back, don't worry about this. But if you do want someone to come back, then when they treat you right, reward it. You don't want to treat good behavior with a negative response. You don't want to go, oh, well, it's about time you called. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to say, what do you want? Or you should have done this, you should have, make sure it's so weird that we just sometimes are still stuck in our last energy, that we want to bring the negative up again because we don't feel validated. But that can come in time. Just remember, reward good behavior and do not reward negative behavior. And that's what the Queen of Swords is all about. She's all about truth. I think somebody communicated, just wanting to, if you haven't yet, then maybe you should, communicated not continuing to be a part of a negative situation. Okay, let's look at more about your person. I just saw Three of Swords. I don't know, that's pain and heartbreak. I want to know more about this person. There it is again, Knights. No, this is too many. Yeah, but there's a lot of suffering and pain, but they're not giving up. So Knight of Wands, that's somebody that comes in fast and passionate. The Nine of Swords is, it's not a painful ending. It's what might seem like a painful ending. It's like defeat, but it's not a 10. The 10 is the painful ending, and 10 of Swords is painful ending. Here's 10 of Wands, and this is, again, not giving up. Strong. They are not letting you go easily. And again, wow, look at this. Queen of Cups and the Empress and the Moon. Somebody's just gained a whole lot of clarity. Look how beautiful. That's you. Are those cherries or those apples? Queen of Cups, a lot of love. She's shown up more than once. Three of Cups, that's union, celebration. How does this person feel? Tell me more about Cancer's person. Oh, maybe that you're the Empress. We're going to put her down. So it looks like they see you as walking away or being in your power, knowing your value. She birthed something new. The Empress is a mother, often depicts a mother or a wife, but her energy is that of something beautiful and pure and self-love, self-care. She takes good care of herself. And she's all about a rebirth. So very congruent reading here. They see you as somebody that's not going to put, that's beautiful, and that's Six of Swords for some of you is somebody that left a situation that was toxic. The Chariot, forward motion. Divine timing, Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This person is like humbled, I think, crazy about you. Ten of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, that's forward motion, divine timing, divine blessings. This is also forward motion. Ten of Cups is happy wife, happy life, everything. Everything you ever wanted. This looks good. So if you need help remembering how to get to this point, rewind and go back to the beginning. It's all about your energy. Wow. Six of Wands. King of Wands. It's about, moving from feeling out in the cold to King of Wands, taking action, positive action. King of Pentacles, power couple. I think we're done. I think we're done. This was like almost a Cinderella story, except not in money, maybe more in love. Could be money. Well, I didn't ask. Again, there's a lot of energy about walking away, and it causing an ascension. I feel like the cards have cooled off. I think I have to stop. Yeah, again, the Knight of Cups. So this person is really putting a lot of thought. There's some healing and some contemplation. It's not over. The Four of Swords is about regrouping, during a battle, taking a time out. It seems like it may be over, but it's not. The Knight of Cups is somebody that comes in with love. I don't know. I feel like I'm just being totally redundant now. Let me get an oracle. Ooh, I like this. Have you ever seen this one? At the bottom of the deck we have void. There is a gap in time, space, or other perception during which things are working beneath the surface, so let it be. See that moon? That's, you know, things that are hidden or not known. Nourishment. Make sure you're getting enough water. Make sure you're getting sun on your face every single day, not some days. And remember that things that are still will remain still until they have an opposite force, a force that changes the stillness. So if you're sitting around, telepathy, you and another are connected in spirit, in the spirit realm, and can transmit through thoughts and emotions. That's me. But if you're in bed waiting for change, it's not going to happen. I don't think you guys are. Hopefully you're already in this energy, but if you are, reminder, that doesn't change until you change it. You know, sometimes it's better to, if you're struggling to work out, some tricks are go to bed in your workout clothes. I used to do that when it was like I was struggling to get back into the gym. Also, another trick to not lay around is to get out of your bedroom if you can. If you can't, make sure you always make your bed. Mental clutter. Be careful of spending too much time in your headspace, which leaves little room for clarity to present itself. What did we say? A reaction. Emotional, physical, or mental stimulus has caused a reaction. Note its negative or positive or negative impacts. I'm going to leave it here. Take a screenshot of this if you want. If you can, maybe this can be something you look at several times a day, you know, to remind yourself. All right. All right. So there's a subliminal message in this video. Did you find it? Did you catch it? It's pretty obvious. It's in your face. So let me know in the comments. All right, Cancer. I love you guys so much. I'm happy for you. Looks like they can't stop thinking about you. Looks like they are very deep in thought. The Lovers card, they're making a decision to give equally. I think it's caused because whether it's someone new or not someone new, it's caused because you raising your vibration. A painful ending brings about a beautiful new beginning. Something is destined here. We got knights, I don't know, maybe 6-7 times. Self-love, strength, King and Queen of Pentacles. It could be a power couple with, you know, very strong finances. Somebody's rising above, okay, in their power. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments, and let me know where you're watching from too. I'd love to hear where you're watching from. I'm really curious if you guys catch on to the subliminal message. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but just for fun. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye, Cancer.